Yo yo, Husman here. Starting from today, I'm gonna do a new weekly segment on this channel called Tutorial Thursday, where I'm gonna teach you guys some new stuff that you might have not known when it comes to making music. So without further ado, this little plugin is a free plugin, which is called the Xfer OTT. You might know the guys from Xfer from their great synthesizer plugin Serum. And it's basically a multi-band compressor, and it's a really easy to use way to get a really bigger sound. It will really kick your sounds, your bass lines, your synths, your drums, even sometimes your masters. Really kick them up a notch, like Carnage would say. It makes anything way louder. So what compression basically does, it takes the loud part of a sound and the soft part of a sound and really squishes it together. And then you can boost the sound all the way up to make it even sound more fat and more tight and more like in your face. So I'm not gonna go too deep into all the specifics and the details of this plugin today, but more gonna talk to you about how I use it and in what way I use it, on what sounds I use it, and I'm gonna make some comparisons so you can really hear the difference. As you can see, it's a really small plugin. It got a few knobs on it and a few parameters that you can tweak. So there's one that I use the most, that's the depth. Oh no. Depth. D-E-P-T-H. That I use the most. It starts off when you open the plugin and put it on a sound. It sounds horrible because it's totally squished together. So what I usually do, I take it back to around 30-40%, where I get like a really great middle ground, and it really, as you can hear in the next few clips, that really brings the sound upward and really in your face and really gives it that body. It's almost like an exciter as well. It makes it more exciting, and I think that's actually how I would call it. It makes it exciting. I'm gonna show you a few ways how I'm using it. First, here's a bass line. Just a great bass line, nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy. Let's put the OTT on it. As you can hear, it's really squashed now, so let's bring it back to around 30, 40, 50%. As you can hear, now it sounds much more in your face. It has much more that attack, almost like power to it. Same thing goes with my synths. I get a lot of questions like, how do you get your synths out there in the mix? And the OTT is a great way to do it. The same way, put it on there, bring the depth back to where you want it to have, and it's almost like 30, 40, 50% is where I'm usually going for with this. Basically every sound that you really want to have up in your mix, it really brings it up forward and really gives it that little oomph. And that's what we want in dance music especially, because you want your drops to hit, you want your synths to be like feeling. I think all you producers out there know what I'm talking about. We have all been in the studio like, it's missing something, and then put the OTT on and like, oh. That's basically, the OTT is a really nifty little plugin. You can dive deeper in it and add some more of those, tweak the high frequencies, the low frequencies, the mid frequencies. When it comes to those things, it's all about preference. I mainly just use it for the depth. Oh no. Depth. Why am I always talking about stuff I can't pronounce? Well, never mind that. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you learned something from this and perhaps something that you didn't know. It's a great little plugin. You can get it for free on the Xfer Records website. I'm not endorsed by them in any way. I just think it's a really awesome plugin. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe. And I see you guys on the next video. Take care. Bye bye.